All right, we back.
No Diddy like that. No Diddy like. No Diddy like that. No Diddy like. No Diddy like. No Diddy like that.
They got the diddler, man. They got the diddler.
No Diddy like. No Diddy like. No Diddy like. No Diddy like. No Diddy like.
They got the diddler, man. That is wild out here.
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
They got the diddler. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. They said they found him with 1,000 lubricants and baby oil. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Oh, it's holiday season, nigga.
Man, and what's worse is if they release them tapes and the people on them tapes. Now they say Cassie is a star witness. Like I said before, no matter what you do for a lot of these Keishas, at the end, they hate us just like everybody else hate us. No matter how much child support, how much money you cough up, no matter what she done wrong to you, nobody ever says anything. No matter what they do wrong to us, a lot of them, and in the end, the woman that Diddy was dealing with is his ultimate demise. A woman that he financially then took out of poverty, then helped her career out, and a woman that allegedly he stole from Ryan Leslie, and Ryan Leslie had to be flabbergasted. He allegedly stole Kim Porter from Al B. Shore. Shout out to my brother Alex. What's going on? But guess what? When they take a Keisha from you, when they take a girl from you, a lot of times it end up being a blessing in disguise. I'm a firm believer, and sometimes when you're going through some shit, you don't see it, but everything happens for a reason. In the very end, the same woman that he was dealing with for so many years, at the end of the road, like Boys the Man, what happened? She's the reason he going down. You know what I'm saying? Why do most guys beef in the street? Over money, over a woman. Y'all don't ever see all these stories. What about the brother in the Bible that cut his hair? And the woman found out that was his weakness and cut his hair and she hurt him. No, if you really study the Bible, for what I understand, it ain't too many wholesome and righteous women in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
He was a fat Faison liar.
I wasn't, Cat. But we gonna talk about Druski first and get this out the way. I did a video on the Free Game 89 channel, so if you want the short version to jump ahead, we gonna spend about I'm gonna shoot for 10 to 15 minutes on this topic less. So, I talked about this on Free Game 89, and I'm about to upload another video on the Patreon during this episode, so check out the Patreon. But do I want to celebrate the downfall of a black man? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm about. I want to celebrate the downfall of anybody. We just gonna state the facts. And I argued about Diddy in the barbershops, and a lot of people, saying I don't believe he did none of that, man. just seeing what I seen on the internet, he was trying to, what he did to Mike Tyson and how he treated his artists. On that alone, you know, I'm not the one that say what he deserve or what he don't deserve. That's not my place. I'm not the maker. But what I will say is some of the things that he said, some of the things that he said, bro, that he did to his artists, you know, and as of now, it seemed like he's more respectable to his artists than anything. You know, because look, you know, like it or not, MGK, he been on Bad Boy for quite some time, you know, before the Eminem battle, after he turned punk rap, you know, French Montana, which, you know, I might be an anomaly. I like French Montana music. You know, he been with Bad Boy for quite some time, but it came a point in time where he used and abused a lot of those artists, but we'll get to that. So, you know, let's talk about this Rubi Rose thing, man, and this is one of them things, how to read these women, man. Check out the Hip Hop 101 playlist, Music Entertainment 101 playlist. And also we going to speak on the Real 101 playlist. All right. Music Entertainment, Real 101, Hip Hop 101. So it says Rubi Rose clears the air, never slept with Druski. The ninja paid for PR, not Punani. Now we're going to dig a little bit deeper in this. Now we know why Druski came out. Remember, he retracted his statement about Rubi Rose and how he spent a bunch of money on Rubi Rose. And then he tried to say, cover it up and try to say, well, Rubi Rose spent a lot of money on him, which we know a lot of women are selfish, especially when they're younger and they're in their prime and look like her at 26 years old. Right. So a lot of, I'm going to tell you how to read this, and the normal person that read this try to think it's nothing wrong with this, right? So it says, and for the record, I never slept with that man. Ninja paid for PR, not Punani. He is funny and nice, though. You never want to be categorized as nice. You know, she could say, well, you know, Alex does nice things for me, or Orient does nice things for me, or, you know, Fotex does nice things for me. He's nice. But when she categorizes your overall character as nice, even if she married to you, man, that's a huge red flag. You rather be an asshole, you rather be stubborn, you rather be selfish, you rather be a jerk than nice. She said, I only give it up if I'm in love. I don't care how much money a ninja got rich. I'm rich as okay. I'm gonna really dig on that part of it. But at the end of the day, I think Druski turned around and posted, you know, love don't cost a thing, mem, on his IG story. So he posted love don't cost a thing, and basically he used her and pro'd up. Now Kevin Samuels talked about how he used to rent women and that was super fine, and they knew a bunch of different languages. He would use them to level up in his business career. You know, he would use them to level up in his business career, and you know, he would use women like that to pro up or whatever and get other women, which that was his train of thought. You know, contrary to beliefs, a lot of brothers disagreed with a lot of things that Kevin Samuels actually did. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, if a dude can buy your PR or pay for you to be his girlfriend, you think he can't spend a couple of dollars if you want to hit you? He think he can't hit you? So if you sell yourself, your image to be a dude's girlfriend, all right, why tell Druski yes if you rich as fuck? Why tell him yes to be his girlfriend online and him pay for you? You benefited, you know, more from the PR that you got from Druski. You know, most people don't even know she rap. Most people ain't never heard her music. You ask most women, you know, Rubi Rose is, feel like I knew the name, but no. So she benefited from being in his skits. She should have been paying him to be in his skits. Come on, she should have been paying him. Let's keep it all the way funky. But if she'll just, you know, basically take money to be on his arm and for the image, you think if he couldn't have paid a couple other extra dollars to hit it? You crazy. You crazy if you think you think if she'll sell herself to be somebody girlfriend online, she'll sell her box And just because she rich as fuck don't mean, guess what? The way women spend money at a rapid rate, they overhead. If they make $40 an hour, they living like they make $60 or $80 an hour. If they make $20 an hour, they living like they make $35 an hour. They always over their overhead. The majority of responsible men that are adults, I even say males that are adults, if we make here, we live in here. You know, until a woman come along, then they might raise it here. But then when you start getting to that, you know, where you that perfect line, you like, oh hell no. Once you get the pussy, you like, I'm good, bro. So that's what you kind of got to understand about the situation as well too. Like if she had sell her image to be his girlfriend, she had sell the box. So that's all that. I'm rich. Women like spending your money. The whole point for women to get married, real talk in America, is for financial security. And a lot of women gonna find that out, that this is why single mother households don't pass down their insurance policies. And outside of real estate, one of the top ways that's created wealth in families are insurance policies, believe it or not. So they don't leave around insurance policies. Don't leave that. They don't leave capital. They don't leave houses. They don't leave even cars to their kids. They don't leave anything to their kids. A lot of times those are left by the men in the house, especially in a 2-parent household where they leaving houses, real estate portfolio. I got a friend on YouTube. He probably listening to this. He makes content. I keep it anonymous. His father just left him his whole real estate portfolio. You know what I'm saying? We had a whole conversation about it. Solid brother. You know what I'm talking about. So men leave things behind. Women don't leave those type of things behind. So the idea for women to get married is for financial security, but a lot of times they don't want to stick around long enough. You run the man into the ground. He died early. Everything yours. But guess what? They want a divorce. You know, guess what? They get a little bit of the pension, a little bit of the 401k, a little bit of something. And then they run through that money real quick, fast, in a hurry. And now guess what? They fucked up because guess what? 9 times out of 10, you divorce, you mid-30s, early 40s is when they tend to late 30s, early 40s is when they tend to divorce. They divorce and then they go back out in the streets and they just go on the cot carousel. They just strictly recreational use. You know what I'm saying?
To take the high road, but I don't know the address to the high road. So I got to come at you, man.
So you got to tell them the truth. So when they get in that 35 to 40 range and they get a divorce, 40 to 45, you only just treating them. They only right for the stroke. That's it. They only right for the stroke. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. They cool to drink with. They cool to kick it with. You already know. I always tell y'all that 35 and up range to when they can't have sex no more is when they sex drive is at the pinnacle. Believe it or not. That's when they're at their pinnacle. That's why a lot of young guys like older women. They like to have a lot of sex. You probably can't build them, fold them like origami, but they like to. Okay. So, you know, so the idea is it's supposed to be to marry for financial security, for physical protection, physical security, emotional and spiritual, you know, protection and security. And they don't, for the most part, they get out so early and then they go out here and they hit these streets. You know, now they got to go on OnlyFans. Now they got to, you know, work hard. A lot of women life expectancy rate is going to drop because, you know, they not under a man's leadership. You know, oh, no 50-50, no 70, you got to pay everything and do this. And guess what? They're going to go out there and find out real fast in a hurry. No retirement, Social Security eating up. They can't work hard until their 50s and 60s and 70s because they didn't drug Cosmigos, Don Julio. They didn't travel. They got in debt. They in debt with everybody. And then they're going to be looking for a super simp to save them. And really, the only guys that's nobody going to save them. The younger guys are pump and dump them. But nobody going to be looking to save them no matter how fine he is. Look how Pam Grier went out. Pam Grier still... She figured she had time. Even in her 50s and 60s, she looked pretty good. Look at Vivica Fox. You know, she got married, dumped her boyfriend, and figured she can get out there and find somebody else. And it don't work that way. You blessed by God as a woman. If a God choose to marry you, especially with no strings attached, no prenuptial agreement, and he put his financial security and his life in your hands. You know what I'm saying? So Ruby Rose at 26 years old, you know, she done been with so many different guys that I think it's right about time for her to settle down with the one and start a family. But liberation is going, you know, being liberated for women is really sexual liberation. They feel like everything they want to do is what we do. You know, they want to grab their crotch like us. They want to sleep around like us, but they're not built for that. And they understand when it's time to sit down and settle down and get married and they want a family and all that, they think the Cardi B story is going to be everybody's story. It's not. Offset do what he want to do. She knew that when she married him. So they're not going to get this guy that worshiped them, that praised them. That's not what they want. You know, and I should have spoke on Angel Reese too, man. And at the end, if we got time, I speak on Angel Reese. But I speak on Angel Reese. But nonetheless, Druski then posted this, basically confirming that what she's saying is true. Love don't cost a thing. He posted this little meme of his face on there on Alvin and Christina Milian. This is my movie. I thought high school was gonna be like this, but it wasn't. But like I said before, a lot of these dudes are scared to really out these women. Why? A lot of these dudes really scared to tell these women how it really is and what they really did to him, even if he did hit or he gonna take the high road, because all she got to do is say me too, or he allegedly did something to me. And now guess what? All she got to do is let his image is gone. So now you got to, all these guys that's even you dealing with exes and stuff of that nature, you got to treat them with kid gloves, because you got to be nice during the breakup. You got to, I talk about this on the Patreon. Check out the Patreon, links in the link tree, free for 7 days on the Free Game 89 one. I'll talk about how aftercare, like after you get done dealing with a woman, having sex with them, a lot of times, how you treat her after that. It ain't that she gonna come back and not come back. A lot of times that's what make women really feel insecure. This is what, when women, you dog them out and kick them out after sex and all that. Yeah, they'll come back, but then they'll start to hate guys, and then they'll start to try to hurt themselves, and they start to feel bad about themselves and lose confidence. Then they talking about they going on a celibacy tour. So yeah, I was talking to this about somebody, bro. Myron, he was like, yeah, it's always hard to get the woman to leave after sex. Me personally, they can hang around, because usually if you coming over to spend the night to have sex at night, I'm pretty much sure planning you to be here in the morning. So I ain't really tripping, because I'm gonna go a few extra rounds anyway. I'm gonna use you while you're here. So yeah, I never kick the women out after sex at all, unless I gotta go to work or something like that or whatever it may be. But that ain't how I roll. Might as well, why come for a one pump special? Let's get 2 or 3 in, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But but yeah, man, like I said before, if she sell herself to be his girlfriend, she sell herself. She told me I'm rich and I would, man, please. If these women living on the limb with no financial security, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. So, you hear women speak like that. No, if you was rich as fuck, then why you take his money? Why you take his money to be his girlfriend on the internet? That's just, to me, you got to just add it up. But Diddy had Johnson & Johnson baby oil, which is wild. The downfall of a powerful man is a woman, orange patty. Yup. He said that's Samson that got his hair cut. Yup. Listen to these hoes.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
Kennard 901, shout out to Memphis. He said, yes, what's up, CJ? Get the ain't no party like a Diddy party sound like. Oh, is that by LeBron when LeBron said it, or the LeBron soundbite? Warren say showed you a safe combination, all that. Guess you could say you was the one I trusted. Who would ever think you was to spread like mustard? Shit got hot and you sent the feds to my spot. Didn't he rap that? So P. Diddy is oil getting charged in the RICO. Y'all don't even know how crazy this gonna get. Paying for a girlfriend who raised these guys. I think it was more like paying her to be an actor. I think it was more about the image, her being an actor, but hey, it is what it is. I seen niggas pay for worse. He said, took me to court trying to take all I got within an integral plot. The chick said I raped her. He said, damn, why she trying to stick me for my paper? Yep. Biggie. Didn't Druski get into it with Birdman about using? I don't know if that was serious, if he got into Birdman about using that, but shout out to Birdman, switch hitting ass.
Put some respect on my name.
He said, what up, though? He said, you even got women charging just to talk to them nowadays. What's going on? Yeah, you got women saying you gotta cash at me or Zelle me just to text me and nothing like that, man. Like I said before, y'all can have them earheads. Them, you know, y'all see them as tens. You know, when you get to know them, they really ones and strip them down. Nice is another way of calling you feminine. Yep. Oh, he's nice. And he did everything right. He was very nice, but he just wasn't for me. I'm telling you, bro. All that chivalry shit that your mama told you with women, you know, learn how to use it. You know, once you oversaturate a woman with too much chivalry and holding doors and being too nice, you know, if you're gonna do that, that's what I do. I treat them all like I'm a gentleman. But I also make it be known that, you know, I ain't no pushover. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to agree with that bullshit you be popping. They know that off rip. MM Sports said you ain't lying. Even Sexy Red gave it up to Aiden Ross for a couple $. She's supposed to be rich. Women's overhead is so crazy. When you deal with women, all they do is travel, go to brunch, spend money. Your female starter pack. Hold on, man. Let's talk about your female starter pack. Let's come down to The Price is Right or whatever this show is off of. When you meet these women today, especially when they 30 or above, late 20s and 30s or above, let's say late 20s, 27 and above, this is what you're going to hear. I like to travel. This is all the way around, really starting off 18. I like to travel. I like to go to brunch. I go to church, especially when you about 27 and up. Them the three things you're going to get. I like wine. I like drinking. I'm telling you, brunch, church, what else I say? Travel. You know, brunch and travel. Mark it in. When they 27 and up, brunch, travel, church. I'm telling you, they all say the same thing. They all go to church until you put that. Bro, I'm telling you. As soon as you hit it, you start hitting it, they start spending night Saturday morning. They don't go to church no more. They show up for the girls for brunch. Especially if you laying it down the right way. You know, she give up church for that. She give up that church for that. He said, we kicking y'all. Y'all got it. I don't even watch college football. Who in it? I don't even know who play college football. That shit trash. Shout out to Cam Ward, though, down there in Miami. Yeah, I'm watching on college football. Marcus Freeman and Notre Dame lost. Michigan lost. I don't watch college football. Trash. I watch Deion, though, but the rest of it, trash. Yeah, that's LeBron. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get that LeBron clip. This remind me. Said, I ain't never heard Ruby wrote song before. You wouldn't believe the voice that come out her little body, though. Her voice is deep as Glorilla. Real talk. But, yeah, let's talk about the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y. It's
no Diddy like
that. All right, let's talk about Diddy. I said 15 minutes. We spent the dub. We did some questions too. So it says Sean Diddy Combs arrested freak off at the center of sex trafficking and racketeering charges. So if you don't know what racketeering charges is, it's to hit them with the RICO a week ago. You know what I'm saying? They repoed your vehicle. My Jay-Z voice. So the RICO, they don't necessarily have to see you doing it. It can just be hearsay or she say. You know, I always remember that Mr. Big song, Alabama Legend. You know, take that shit to trial. Never heard it. Listen to the song. Rest in peace to that brother, man. Take that shit to trial. He said, they got niggas telling on me I ain't never seen before. Yeah, he said he sold me some dope. Yeah, I forgot what he said. Yeah, he said he sold me some dope. Niggas telling on me I ain't never ever seen before. He said, pussy ass niggas trying to get their time cut. You know, that was a real song though. All conspiracy is if we get together and say, yeah, you know, Orange sold us a key or whatever. They don't have to need no physical evidence. It's just people you ain't never heard of, seen before, or nothing. It's one of the most reckless charges. Without the RICO charge, they never could get any of the other mobsters. They made that law where they don't have to catch you with their dope. If they had to catch you with dope, a lot of these dudes never went to jail. They got Al Capone. On hold on. They got Al Capone on tax evasion. So without the Rockefeller law and all that type of shit, it'll be a lot of dudes that never got caught. I think they got Rayful Edmonds on the RICO charge. He just got out too, for those who didn't know. Rayful Edmonds is one of those anomalies where I don't really mind him snitching. And, if you know the story, you know the story. But long story short, he was still selling dope when he got caught. And he was selling it in Pig Latin, and they couldn't make it out. And long story short, he was, having the Griselda Blanco people, because he was in, I think, prison with her sons or whatever, and they was dropping the dope off, and his people was picking it up, and they was running off with the dope on consignment without paying the money back. So he started setting them niggas up, pick up the dope, and then the feds started arresting them. So he basically snitched on them because they was running off with the dope. So I really don't have no problem with that, to be honest. But you know how this shit goes. Snitch is a snitch. But what to know about Diddy, about Combs' arrest? Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who was arrested last night in a hotel in New York City, has been charged with racketeering, essay, and transportation of engaged in prostitution. And, once you think about it, he was just pimping. He wasn't like he was just pimping. That's why pimping did. So when pimps started hitting the road with these women and they started traveling state lines, then it became sex trafficking. And anybody know when the pimp get jammed up, the women are gonna tell. The women have had full immunity to snitching throughout history. Remember Tony Ayo talking about a girl can snitch in the hood all day. I'm paraphrasing on Vlad TV. So that's why pimping died.
You don't get me my money tonight. I'm gonna put that young girl of yours out on Horse Road.
Listen, Prince, that's my wife you talking about, man.
What? Somebody's going to work tonight, Freddie. You really shouldn't have fucked with my money, Freddie.
If you know the movie, you know the movie. So it says at the hearing today in Manhattan, Combs pled not guilty. Excuse me. He was denied bail and remained in custody. So I think he was willing to put up $50 million and $50 million bond. So that's $5 million, right? Or am I tripping? I would say I'm pretty good with my percentages. I would say that's $5 million he's willing to put up in bond, but the ninja could be wrong. But I think that's $5 million. A bail hearing has been set for tomorrow afternoon. I heard that they already denied him. I think we're going to reverse. Combs has faced a wave of lawsuits as recent as last week, accusing he lost one for $100 million to a Michigan prisoner, accusing him of sexual assault, misconduct this past year. He denied any wrongdoing. Now, I heard Gene Deal. I think he was talking about that guy that sued him in a Michigan prison and said that basically they was at a club and he was pouring drinks and Diddy gave him a drink and I guess he drunk it and Diddy said he put something special in the drink and next thing you know, Diddy did his thing.
No Diddy like that.
And he woke up and he was drugged. So I mean, I heard one of the brothers, I think he might have recorded with the Outlaws. He was on a 5150 show. He was promoting his album, whatever. And this is about a month or two or 3 months ago. And he said that, he did some music for Diddy and Diddy took him to a club and it was alleged freak off. This all alleged. He said it was alleged freak off and Diddy seen that he wasn't feeling it. So Diddy, dropped him back off at the hotel and didn't force him to do nothing. He was just like, I ain't really feeling this freak off shit. So, Diddy took him back to his room. They did the music. He said there wasn't nothing wrong with the paper and he kept it moving. So you hear a brother say, that, yeah, Diddy was, he took me to some weird shit, but when I wasn't feeling it, he did drop me off and didn't force me to do nothing and didn't hold it against me. I still got my paper. So these are just stories that you probably don't even, know about. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time to hear these stories. So you got people kind of saying like, he ain't forced me to do nothing. A lot of people say, how can a man, rape you? And at the end of the day, if he did drug you, without your consent, that is what it is, but after a while, let's just go back to 2009 to 2009, 8 to almost to 2003, they was doing something. So, after a while, if you hear these stories, are you still going to be dealing with them music wise, party wise, casual wise? Come on. They had a trans gentleman in the Biggie video. Was it One More Chance? So this ain't nothing. He got mad at was it Wale? He hung out the window over Cassie, trying to holler at Cassie, and they broke up. Allegedly blew up Kid Cudi car over because he tried to holler at Cassie and he broke up. He took Cassie away from Ryan Leslie. Y'all forgot that. Y'all forgot Kim Porter and Albie Shore's married. He took Kim Porter from Albie Shore. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when these women deal with these high-powered men, y'all think it's peaches and cream. It's a lot of bull job that come with dealing with these powerful dudes. This is why I don't feel sorry for women. When I actually started to see the things they put up and the type of guys that they choose. They put themselves in position to be chosen by a guy by Puff. They put themselves they deal with guys that treat them like shit. I've seen it my whole life. You see the nice guys come around your family, you be like, he'll be a good husband for YZY. And then they go get pregnant by some bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or they go out there and deal and pass up over good. I've seen it my whole life. Good dudes get messed over. I've seen it my whole life. So you think when they know Diddy been on some shicey since he came in the game. So you think his reputation don't succeed him? It does. They know what it's about. So anybody that went to more than one of those parties, anybody that went to them parties after the turn of 2010, like, bro, it's no exception in my opinion. Cassie knew what it was, bro. She left a Harvard graduate and Ryan Leslie and jumped ship. You think karma not gonna bite you in your hindsight when you do stuff like that? Y'all give these women no accountability. Y'all give them no accountability. When they make a mistake, we here with welfare. We here being simps and trying to help these women and help these women get a way out. No, a lot of times they gotta deal with their own failure. Until dudes stop saving these women, dudes start feeling sorry for these women and doing what they do, they always get bailed out. She took his money, then snitched on him. I guess snitch on you. Took my money, then you testifying against me. And when you do one thing to a woman, listen to me. If I ain't tell y'all shit this whole stream, listen to me. When you do one thing to a woman that hurt them, they always got to get their lick back. And getting one lick back ain't never good enough. They want to see you hurt. They want to destroy you. Once you hurt a woman good enough, they want to destroy you. You think y'all good. Y'all think you moving on. Y'all think they want to destroy you. They thinking long term. You thinking like, okay, she good. She forgave. No, she wants to destroy you. She wants to see you in pain. They want to cripple you. Most black women look at black men as the enemy, just as Brad, just as Becky, just as Amir Cash, just as Hector and Gabriella, as Yin and Yan, you know what I'm saying, and Jen and then all them and Lee. Just as they look at us, just as everybody look at black men as the enemy, our women look at us the same way, bro. That's the kind of I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of them look at us the same way. We are the number one endangered species in the world. That's what I warned y'all about Angel Reese. I warned y'all about Angel Reese. Y'all ain't want to listen. Y'all think every brother and sister, every brother's a brother and every sister's a sister. They not. When you dealing with anybody on this God-given earth, when you dealing with them, you come on, man. You got to have your eyes wide open. But prosecutors accused Diddy of witness tampering, saying at the hearing today that the rap mogul employees tried to ensure his ex-girlfriend and hotel employees wouldn't say anything about beating in Los Angeles hotel 8 years ago. The video, the Cassie video of assault was captured by Combs kicking and stomping and singer Cassie at the Intercontinental Hotel in 2016, appeared from the hotel server, prosecutor said. CNN later obtained a video of the attack and published it. Diddy apologized for the incident, which was part of a lawsuit Cassie filed last year, and called his behavior unexcusable. Prosecutors said that they have records of Combs telling a bandmate and another woman who was accused of Combs of SA in a lawsuit that she didn't have to worry about anything if she was willing to be on his side. So there you go. But the thing about this, man, most people are willing to ride with you if you look out for them. but he's a selfish, greedy bastard. He didn't want to pay guys for their work. People was doing music for him. He was taking the credit and not crediting them. You know what I'm saying? No, people probably had real life problems and needed money, and he didn't give people the money that they needed. You know what I'm saying? He was selfish. But guess what? If you the type of guy and you did the shit that he did and he looked out for people like, damn, Leaf Puff did look out, or did, you know, I needed this, he came through. Nobody gonna vouch for his character, bro. Because all he did was take. And if he did give you money, guess what? He was telling these young men to bend over. Oh, you got to do this. You got to do that. But bags of pink powder was found in Sean Combs' hotel room after he flew to New York on the advice of his lawyer 2 weeks ago to wait to arrest. Prosecutor said so. He knew he was going to get arrested. Now, you know, is he just putting his chin up in the air like my man from Baby Boy ain't going to take his whooping like a man? Or should he have fled to Bali? That's the thing. Should he have fled? Should he have fled? You be the guest. Should he have fled? Me personally, he ain't gonna be. If he beat this, he gonna be looking like Franklin at the end of Snowfall. He gonna be done. Maybe he should have fled, but maybe he being the man and say, you know what, I'm gonna take it on the chin. But you would think a guy that did all the shit that Diddy did, working for the feds or not working for the feds, you would think all the stuff that he did, he would have an exit plan. You would think Diddy would have an exit plan to get out of here. Go somewhere else. And maybe he like, you know, I knew my day was gonna come. Or maybe he been assured that, you know, he won't get prosecuted. He won't get charged. He won't get, you know, charged. He won't get you know, prosecuted. The powder was not tested, but prosecutors said it appeared to be a narcotic similar to the bags previously seized at Combs' property, tested positive for drugs, including ecstasy. Authorities have interviewed more than 50 witnesses and collected dozens of cell phone, laptops, hard drives, and they are in possession of videos that they say show the coerced sex acts that Combs is accused of orchestrating. So that's the thing about it right here. You know, when you got more than 3 or 4 witnesses, it's a problem. Yep, Chopper City from New Orleans. Yep, he got in trouble for sex trafficking too. But when you dealing with people, 50 witnesses, like, it's a wrap. But the more thing I want to talk about is those tapes they got. This can destroy Hollywood. And why does he keep those tapes? Not only as trophies to blackmail people. So if it's true about Meek Mill, if it's true about Christopher Williams, if it's true about, you know, some of these freak offs that they're having at these parties, like they know who these people are. And the thing about it is you can never sleep safe at night if you went to one of those parties and you did something funny, because who knows if he don't have a master edition of those tapes? Is those the masters? Are those dubs? Are those the only tapes? You know what I'm saying? This can destroy people. You know, Sean Combs' lawyer, defense lawyer, argues that his client is in no way should be mentioned in the same sentence as some of the nation's most notorious sex criminals. Like, why not? The mogul defense attorney, Mark Ingul, I don't know, Ingul, whatever, said Combs is not a disgraced singer, R. Kelly, a sex cult leader, Keith Rainier, or accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. This is different. It's told, he told the court, these were consenting adults. So he is basically admitting, well, obviously they got the tape, so it's nothing to not say. So their thing is they consented to it. And can we, you know, Young Miami was part of it. She seems like a consenting adult. He had them on allowance. 50 Cent baby mama, she seems like, I'm just saying, allegedly they seem like consenting adults. If you went to more than one Diddy party, you woke up with your ass, you know, your ass hurting, you woke up like, damn. And you come back for a second party or a third party, you Meek Mill and you dressing like Diddy. Damn. Come on. Did he really take advantage of you? If you keep coming back to his parties, if you hear the reputation like, oh yeah, man, you know they speaking like this behind the closed doors, and you coming back to Diddy party, come on, man.
Damn.
Now, if it happened like one time and, you know, woo, you know, and he got you, cool. But they said he been doing this since like 2003. So the word get around like, oh, yeah, you go to this Diddy party and they do this and they do that and this, that, and the third. And come on. And you still going to the party? You knew it was up. You knew it was up, bruh. Come on. I was just curious. I ain't never curious about hearing another man do something to another man. I ain't too curious about that. I swear I'm not too curious about that, bro. I hear some shit like that. Oh no, that ain't in my type of party. Look here, man. I don't even want to go to clubs no more where there's motherfuckers under the age of 30. If you the party under the age of 30, man, I don't want to be there.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
If everybody ain't got no goddamn health insurance, 401k, got a job, got a business, you know, they adults, I don't want to be there. Really 35 now. I just don't got no business being there. Straight up. If you ain't got nothing to lose, I'm in the wrong spot. If you still going to the bar as a woman hoping that guys buy you drinks and you broke, yeah, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I'm good. If you feel like you still got to pack your gat to go into a place, a bar, I'm in the wrong spot. Real talk. But Combs, defense attorney rejected government allegations that his client committed as sex trafficking, but conceded that the music mogul has been unfaithful for the dark periods of over the decade. Well, what do unfaithful mean? Unfaithful to vagina, switch hitting? Like, this evidence is not sex trafficking, but of being caught being unfaithful. Unfaithful to who? Let me tell you this, as a wealthy man, when you wealthy, you ain't faithful. If you wealthy, healthy, and your thing working, ain't no faithful. You ain't faithful. You ain't faithful, bro. And you ain't married. It ain't no such thing as being wealthy, not rich, wealthy, healthy. That don't equal faithful. I'm going around here and I'm about to slang this thing around. Come on. His defense lawyer, Mark, whatever his name is, told the court and arguing for his client to be granted on bail. He was in a 10-year loving relationship through dark period. Like, bro, man, a lot of people believe Cassie was a madam. He was pimping Cassie out allegedly. A lot of people believe that. You know, but I think he was claiming Cassie because he was blowing up cars allegedly over Cassie, hanging dudes like Red out the 5 Heartbeats. He allegedly hung Wale out the window like Red. But look at all the main chicks that he dealt with over the years. I guess not including Jennifer Lopez. Kim Porter, he took her from her husband at Albie Shore. Cassie, he took him from Ryan Leslie, a Harvard graduate who was a music singer, for most of y'all remember, producer. So, you know, like I said before, you know, when you take somebody woman, all the women in the world, bro, you feel like you got to take somebody woman, bro. You think that karma not going to come back on you? It's so many different women in the world. It's way more eligible women than men, especially when you talking about in the black community. There are so many more eligible women, bro. Now, are there a lot of diddlers? No. Are there a lot of productive black men? No. We know those are not in demand in our community. We know that. If you're productive, you go to work, you pay your bills, you know, you live a modest lifestyle, you might have fun every now and again. Most women are not attracted to you. They're not attracted to you. You hear women say, oh, I just want a guy that go to work and come home. And no, they don't. They want you to smell like Chanel No. 5, whatever these hoes is wearing. You know what I'm saying? You notice this, and somebody made a good post on social media before I continue this. That, what did they say? We ain't never seen 2 women fight over a good dude. Never. You ain't never seen two women. People say, well, a good dude don't never be in that situation. Bullshit. Because you would be a good dude and her friend would try to backdoor. You never see that shit. But a judge denied bail for Combs, but his defense hopes to get a second shot at the issue during the hearing tomorrow. And I guess that was his thing, was to say that, you know, I sat in Manhattan for 2 weeks. I knew they was coming to get me, which I don't know why he still got caught with drugs. So y'all should grant me bail because I didn't run. I knew y'all was coming. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy like
that. You know, so I feel him. Why they got Diddy looking like that? Why you got me looking like that? Why my attorney standing there? Why you got me? Oh, man, he got a female judge. Oh, man. And you got to understand, most judges in the judicial system, man and female, they practice misandry, bro. And if you don't know what misandry is, it's the opposite of misogyny, hatred for men. They practice black misandry, man. Unfortunately, man. That's what it is.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
That's why we trying to tell you. You go in that court system, misandry. But then you go in that court system as a black person. Oh, my God.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
You better off hitting the race like TK, man. Real talk. Black misandry get nasty in the judicial system, bro. Most of them judges that's up there, they got a strong hatred for men. Even the male judge, you always say, oh, I got a brother as a judge. I got a brother. It's going down. You think you're going to get some leniency with a brother as your judge? Boy, you're going to be leaving out that motherfucker like Tyrese.
More do you want from me? Oh, my God.
You're like, damn, I got a brother. You know what I'm saying? You like, bad. Bad nigga look like Mike Conley and shit from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jesus Christ.
This is a sick Negro.
And he really is. So you think like, yeah, I got a black judge. I got a black sister. I got a black brother. Bullshit. Bullshit. Then they gonna do you like this.
We're gonna do you like King.
What goddamn king?
Rodney King, Martin Luther King, and all the goddamn King from Africa. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. But Sean, the defense lawyer still hopes to get bail for Combs. That man, they said 50 million, you know, which is 5 million. Like I said before, and they also talking about seizing his money, some of his money, and saying he got that from trafficking. He got that for putting Young Miami allegedly on the blade. Come on, man. And this is conspiracy, you know, and they, you know, I'd have been gone. I wouldn't even give a fuck. I know you go to the Philippines, they ain't got hot water sometime. Man, I'd have bought some hot water around that hole, man. I'd have been gone. Drop my Bad Boy for Life mixtape in Philippines. Hell yeah. Man. Some shit I want to say, I can't say it. I can't say it on here. Man, telling you. And what's so funny is, we talk about misandry real quick. I might talk about this on the Patreon. I got to write this down. You got a lot of men practicing misandry. And that's a great clue to dudes who is probably got sugar in their tank. If you hear a dude and he just got hatred for another dude like that, and he don't have no real reason why, a lot of these dudes be gay, bro. He just be hating the nigga for no reason. It's like the equivalent of a girl like Helga from Hey Arnold just got a problem with Arnold because she liked him. If you got a dude that just don't like ninjas for no reason, like, oh man, dude might be, This is a sick Negro.
Dude might be part of the rainbow gang. Y'all know how we get down over here. Might be part of that rainbow gang.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
Yeah, y'all, he might be part of that reading rainbow glizzy gang. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
This is a sick Negro. Telling y'all, watch out for them type of niggas, man. You got so much hate for your own kind. It's crazy. What my boy Meek say on that championship album on Trauma, he said a black judge almost made me hate my people. He said black judge trying to take my freedom almost made me hate my people. You know, it be like that, bro. Once y'all really see the world through an honest point of view, and you can have clarity and you can think logical, man, you really ain't gonna like a lot of people, bro. Really not. But, you know, Sean Combs' defense lawyer still hopes to get bail for his client, who is committed to fight for his innocence. All parties will be back in court at 3:30 tomorrow. That's Eastern Standard Time afternoon to revisit the bail as Combs prepares for his trial on 3 federal charges tied to alleged sex abuse. Mr. Combs, quote, Mr. Combs is a fighter. He said he's going to fight to the end. And even if he win, he fight to the end. That motherfucker going to be broke. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. Defense lawyer Mark, whatever his name said, inside the court. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. His lawyer said. He said there's nothing that the government, quote, said in the presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. I mean, basically what it boiled down to is if it was consensual. And I think, you know, I don't know if the tapes can prove if these people was under the influence. But one thing about when you talk about trafficking, women are going to turn on you. You ain't got to give them a garlic butter biscuit. If you shorted them or you made them feel a certain type of way, or, you know, he gave Young Miami a TV show and he did all this for Cassidy. Cassie ran off with the personal trainer that he hired and all that type of stuff. It don't matter. That's one thing about women that you gotta understand. When y'all brothers got daughters out there, stuff of that nature, once you disappoint them one time and it hurt their soul, daughters, aunties, sisters, mothers, wives, they don't let that go. Women hold on to stuff. You know, women don't let that shit go. That's why you see a lot of women in court and they cleaning the nigga out and they got that blank look on their face. They never loved you. You know, they never loved you, bro. And a lot of times when they did love you, fuck up, you think they accepted you, you know, or they forgave you. And sometimes they be the one that's hurting you. And they'll blame you. And in women's mind and in they little girls group, it's always your fault. You could do it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a nigga that did everything right and still got fucked in the end. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy, like
that. So I don't feel bad when I do shit my way. I don't feel that. I don't feel bad no more. I really don't. I don't feel bad. I had to learn that I can't be guilty. When I do shit for self or I look out for myself, you know, when I look out for other people, bro, it don't be reciprocated for real. Real talk. But Combs wanted to surrender before his arrest, lawyers claim. Said Sean Combs' defense lawyer, and this is part of getting his bail too. Defense lawyer said his client was prepared to surrender to authorities before he was taken into custody last night. The government didn't want him to turn himself in. He came here to turn himself in. Combs' defense lawyer Mark told the reporters outside the court shortly after the judge denied his client bail. So they go in there and arrest him. His lawyer said they arrest a guy who came to New York to turn himself in. I wouldn't have came nowhere.
No Diddy, like that.
I would have hit the race. But I understand he got kids. They got to deal with this. So would he have to uproot his whole family? And that's the one thing about it, man. Like I talk about this on the Patreon. I'm going to do another video on it, or a full video, when I talk about one of the reasons that a lot of people, you know, get promotions in advance and get in positions of powers and companies, because you got to have a wife, you got to have a family. When you got a wife and a family, you more likely to get promotions, not because you got more mouths to feed, because a promotion really should be dictated on, or should really dictate on how good you are at your career, your job, or your occupation. They do that because they got something to control you. By men that don't have a wife or don't have a kid, that's single, you can't control them. So how can you control him if you can't threaten his wife? You can't threaten his kids. When you can threaten his wife and his kids and we can take him out the game, we'll do this, we do that, guess what? He could fall in line. But a man who don't have a family, who's a bachelor, who's chilling and doing what he want to do, you know, you can't control him. You can't blackmail them. We're gonna see your wife. You was cheating on you. We're gonna show your family that you got another family. But a man who don't have nothing, they don't have no leverage on them. That's why they don't really let them type of dudes get too high into the business. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see Jeff Bezos got to be married and this, that, and the third. They want to hurt you. You see Elon Musk allegedly having these kids everywhere. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, man, watching, man. It's more people on Twitter watching. Hey, share the video for your boy on Twitter. Retweet it and shit, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody on Twitter, man. We all supposed to be friends, so share that for me, bro, please.
How many of us have them friends? Ones we can depend on. Friends. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So yeah, they need that to control you, bro. And most of the people got to understand, most of us have never had a cold, callous heart to run operations and businesses like that. We never have it. I said this other day, imagine you having to lay somebody off at the worst time of the year and you tell them, oh, you got to lose your job just because I don't want to take a pay cut. What's best for business? To be wealthy in this country and to be successful, you have to be cold-hearted bitch, straight up and down. And I'm telling y'all, the only thing that's saving the wealthy right now and the politicians is it should be two layers: religion and going to jail. Religion has failed. People don't believe in shit no more. Shit done got so bad. People don't believe in God. They don't believe in nothing no more. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to I don't fear no man but God?
Correction, God and the nigga that shot me. Oh.
People don't fear God no more. People don't believe in God no more. These people don't believe in nothing. And the next thing to fall is prison. When people find out, and I say this all the time, that guess what? Who are the prison guards? Who are the police officers that work the gates and stuff at the security? At the prison, the common folks. Who the prisoners? Common folks. Who the COs? Common folks. Who the CO administrator? Common folks. Who the National Guard? Common folks. Who the military? Common folks. When people realize that everyday people are the common folks, and if we really didn't want people to go to jail, and we are the cops and all that, and once that layer fall of the fear of prison or prison go away, it's gonna get nasty out here. People don't believe in religion. The next thing to fall is going to jail. And all people got to do is believe in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. If you go back into biblical days and you a little bit of a historian, what you find out amongst people is this: it didn't really used to be a currency. It didn't used to be a currency. Used to be, used to have fruit. Guess what? I got fruit. You build me a fruit stand, Carpenter Joe. He build you a fruit stand. It's a fruit stand. You give his family fruit. You was a mechanic. You worked on the horse and carriage or whatever. Guess what? They had vegetables. They gave vegetables or whatever. So it was really barter for work. And that's how people got around. And when currency and money became involved, the world became evil. So when people started trading currency, we got nasty out here. But let me read some of these comments because we stacked up in the comment section. So we a little bit behind here. I don't even know where I left off at. So I want to say we left off here. So P. Diddy oil getting charged on RICO charges crazy. Paying for a girlfriend who raised these dudes. He said, quote, took me to, okay, I read that already. I read that. He said, didn't Druski get into it with, okay, I read that one already too. Dubs, what up, though? Shout out to my Detroit players. I need to get that Biggie sound clip. Shout out to my Detroit players. He said, you even got women charging just to talk to them now. Okay, I read this. Yeah, that's true. Bro, I don't even come off like that. I just met this chick that's a comedian and shit and an actor. We supposed to be going out, so we'll see what that. She older than me, though. I tend to play with women that's older than me. I ain't got to worry about them getting pregnant. Nothing like that. He said, nice. It's another way of calling you feminine. He said Diddy was denied bail. Yeah, he's a major flight risk. Shit, he a major banana boat risk. That motherfucker hit that boat. I'd have been gone. I ain't gonna lie. He said, ain't lying, good fella. He was sexy red. Okay, I read that one. Yeah, we kick your ass. Shout out to UFC. Weak ass colors y'all got. And that stadium that's just in the middle of the hood. Could have put it in a better place. He said, yes, LeBron. Okay, I get that clip. I never heard a Ruby Rose song before. I don't know one, but I heard it. Her voice kind of sexy though. I ain't gonna lie. I'd yeah, bro, Hove might be next. Everybody's saying that, you know, and if you know why him and Dame Dash actually fell out, he took a famous singer cookies, obviously when the cookie jar was not accessible to him, and that's what really the reason they fell. I'm telling y'all, the reason a lot of dudes fall out or problems happen is over women and money. He allegedly took a famous singer's cookies when the cookie jar was glued shut. He was known for doing that to young women. So everybody talk about R. Kelly and this particular singer, which I'm not going to speak on the dead, but apparently Jay-Z, you know, he took it. So, and you know, that's pretty much what started Rockefeller. And that's a sign when nigga do some hoe ass shit, like they know they do some hoe ass shit. They can't look at you or work with you no more. And that's why Dame's so furious. That's what they fell out over. They was fighting over that famous singer. And apparently, you know, it's The Rock. He took it. So, you know, that's a mindset. You know, I don't want nothing from a girl that she ain't willing to give me off GP. Like, and woman said, well, I don't feel comfortable doing this. Bye. As soon as they say that, nigga, bye. Cool. I never played them games. Me Too, post Me Too. It just I don't have a thrill for women telling me no. You tell me no, I'm good, bro. Bet. I'm not even talking to you no more. I don't play them games, bro. And this with me before. I told y'all about this story. I got this chick out of St. Andrews. This is this little club in Detroit. Some artists perform there and shit. And I put this chick. We went like me and my homie went, right? We went, and I met this chick there, whatever. So I'm talking to her, whatever. And so she feeling me when I'm chopping it up, got the number, whatever. I had the BlackBerry back then. And what's so funny, that same night, I met this chick I went to school with, and her dad was real strict. I'm like, damn, she let you come party. I tried to get her. She told me, nah. She's like, no, I'm not interested, man. Ramsey was cold piece. She was like, no, I'm like, bet. So we get out the club. My boy like, call that chick. But I had the friend or whatever. So I call her, whatever. They live on the North End. That ain't far from St. Andrews, downtown Detroit. I don't even frequent that part of town. I just know that part of town because I went to school over there. So we go to the North End. We scoop them. They get in the car or whatever. So my homie get the friend. I don't even know if he talked to the friend at the club. So the girl get in the front of the seat or whatever. So this is when I had the Intrigue. Fully loaded, it was leather seats, everything, 99 version, boy. So I'm like, so she like, yeah, I want to like go back to your spot or whatever. I was like, bet. But her friend in the back seat, my homie wasn't no creep or nothing like that. So I don't know if they interacted, whatever. So she like, her friend was like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable doing this. I don't want to go. You can go, but you know, I don't want to go. So I'm like, you can get out. Like, go ahead and get out. Yeah, I ain't holding you. Get out. You know, she was like, you still want me to come? I'm like, no, I'll go be with your friend. My nigga was so mad. He said, we could have had just one of them, and we could have. I was like, nah, bro, I don't play them games, bro. You know, go be with your homegirl. Me and her still kicked it and talked though, you know, after that. But yeah, I'm like, when I hear nah, I don't feel comfortable. Bye. I was 19 years old, 20 years old. So I never felt that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't get a thrill out of that. Yeah, Chopper City from the Making the Band. Yup, he went to jail for sex trafficking. You can't pimp no more. Getting flued out equal. Yup. That's why I don't fly out girls I meet off chat. Like even a girl I meet off like dating apps and meet off the internet. Like my whole thing is this. It gotta be a public place. It gotta be a public place, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is my whole opinion. You know, at this point in period in time, it got to be a public place. Like, all right, meet me at a bar, you know, or meet me at the lounge at the MGM Grand. Meet me at, meet me at the hookah lounge, or I don't even fuck with hookah, but meet me somewhere public. We get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how I feel. But he said, I ain't listening to Meek music since the allegations. Yes. Yeah, it's hard to listen to my brother Meek music, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
His rap career is pretty much over with anyway, though. So, you know, it is what it is. He might as well start caping for the rainbow community anyway. He said he justifying the freak off tapes mean they're real. We just don't know who is really on them. They know who on them. I know you came in late, Henry. They know who on there. They seen it. And what Diddy and them saying is that it was consensual. I didn't drug them. They wanted to do this. And my whole thing is, it's probably true. if it's anywhere past, they say about 08, 09 it start happening. I would say anything past 2012 and you still going to them parties, bro, you know what you was going for. You know what you was going for. And don't be surprised if Diddy don't end up deleted. Don't be surprised if Diddy don't go to the upper room, bro. Javier Logan, so we know now too that the rumors are true. He has tapes of other famous people doing wild stuff. He uses those tapes to blackmail him. Yes, he do. And that's why, you know, it is what it is. And a lot of these dudes, I mean, right now, this is the best time to expose your sexuality, unless your significant other don't know. And most women, they know. Most of you niggas don't know your girls is bisexual. I'm the one that put you hipped on that. That's why your girlfriend's best friend don't like you. I'm telling y'all, it's very powerful to have women that you platonic with, that you just kick it with. I'm telling you, that's how I find out about it. And it's a video that I gotta find, bro, on TikTok of a girl talking about that. Most of these women that don't like you, that be part of your female's friend group, they didn't have sexual activity with your girl, and it's a jealousy. Anytime you make a sexual bond with a woman and a spiritual and sexual connection with a woman on woman, man, woman, whatever, there's a bond there. So there's a natural jealousy there. You like, damn, why Keisha don't like me? Why Tabitha don't like me? Y'all sharing a bitch. Real spill. This is free game, man. Check out the Patreon. Free game 89. Links in the link tree. I'm telling y'all be like, no way, CJ. Y'all be surprised. Y'all never asked y'all girls if they was gay. I ask every girl. You like girls? I don't give a fuck. You been with a girl before? And sometimes they probably gonna lie. You can tell the way they lie. I remember this one chick, I think she graduated from Central State or whatever I was dealing with. And she was like, oh no. I was like, yeah, she has. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. Box question. Louis said courtroom is a woman's courtroom. You're going to have to earn the victory in there. Yep. And what do you mean by earn the victory? Got to spend that cash. Come on.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Notice a woman can go in the courtroom and be proven. She can waste all the taxpayers' time and it can be proven that, guess what? You didn't take nothing. You didn't do nothing to her. And you get to walk free and don't nothing happen to her. Ain't no penalty for lying on child support or lying on the DNA test. Ain't no penalty for lying about grape soda. Ain't no penalty about making up nothing. They just go on with their lives. Ain't no penalty for them lying. Ain't no penalty for them make you miss work and saying the baby yours and it's not yours. There's no penalty for it. You only lose money. It is a court. It is Box Quest is right. A courtroom is a woman's playing field. And that's why a lot of dudes don't fight for their kids. You about them elementary school days back in the Rainbow song. Yup. Butterfly in the sky. We know what that's code for, but hopefully y'all enjoy it. TJ, add no Diddy to the description so Town can get me, dog. Shout out to the brother Kobe, man.
Bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies.
He said, Javier Logan, he said, yep, and these women are always going to play victim always and never take accountability, and everything that happens up to y'all breaking up is your fault. Yep, that's hard to figure out. Yep, it's your fault. You got to learn to be remorseless. They have no accountability. No matter if you did everything, it's your fault. It's your fault. I had to figure that out. Right, fuck it. You know, what did Boosie say? He said when he was in jail with C murder and shit, and he's facing life or the death penalty, he said, yeah, I was bad as hell in prison. He said, yeah, I was bad as hell in prison. You know, C murder had to calm me down. I said, shit, I'm here now. I might as well. He said, I might as well make the most of it. Hell yeah, why not? You know, she gonna accuse you of doing something to blame you for everything. You might as well go down a motherfucking legend.
Oh, it's holiday season, nigga.
You might as well go down a legend. She's choosing you fucking another chick. You might as well, you know. What did Woosie say? He said that shell gas too high, go to Circle K. As long as you're doing big, you're doing great. He said that killer. He said, was that killer too expensive? Go on and get that regular weed. He said, hell yeah. She might as well go down the legend. And another thing, man, Tom told me this a long time ago. It rang true some months later. He said, if a girl always accusing you of cheating, that means she cheating. Boy, was that nigga right. I'm telling you, that brother was right on the money about that. So I don't feel bad how I treat these women, bro. I really don't. I don't. Because they be doing us so scandalous, bro. I done seen it, bro. That's why I kind of tell dudes and ain't no good women out here. You know, that's just my expectation. Don't mean it's not no good women, but I'm just knowing going into it, it's gonna be bullshit. That's hella real talk. I never thought of it like that. Shout out to Sean Johnson. I don't come in with expectations. Eric, what's going on, brother? Javier Logan. But the great thing is these women never learn, which is why a lot of the women get trapped in the cycle of narcissistic behavior, end up alone, bitter, and they broke. Well, their mother never was held accountable. You know, the patriarchy is no longer strong enough for a man to be able to have the impact that he had on his kids at one point. So now, like I said, and I date a lot of women that have both parents, it doesn't matter anymore. They still operate as strong and independent and not dependent. They still operate strong and independent. It doesn't matter. They still take, the mother has so much. She is the new head of the patriarchy in American society. Women are in power, bro. And Kamala win, I'm telling y'all, shit. Y'all better hit the race. Y'all better prepare to get y'all bread together and get out this country, black men in general. Hey, y'all. But the great thing is these. Okay, I read that one. He said, "Juan say the Bible makes a lot of good points. These people don't believe in nothing anymore as the world's getting more crazy." Nope. Everything in the Bible also says, you know, things. You know, everything that's right is everything that's wrong gonna be right, and everything that's right gonna be wrong, or something like that. So it makes a lot of good points. Why people ain't afraid of no prison no more, because they all switch hitters. A lot of them dudes like going back to prison. Little Chicago rapper Lil J went right back. They said he had a boyfriend in there. My bad. Hey, wait till I do that Judge Joe Brown video on Patreon. And Anton Daniels did one on it, man. If y'all can find it, I'm gonna find that clip and I'm gonna do it on Patreon, because that can't go on the regular YouTube channel. How I really want to talk. Oh man, anytime you see a Keisha or Brianna or Becky, or you know, you don't really see a mirror cash with them. Anytime you gonna see them women with dudes that got prison clothes on, you ain't gonna never talk to them again. Yeah, the diddler. Chase say Diddy must have some dirt on some politics. Yeah, of course. Politicians. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, we gotta understand people marry, bro. Like these tapes get out, you see your wife doing something, your husband doing something, getting towed out the frame. Come on. Henry said 1 in a million. He said Diddy should go ahead and expose it all. No, man, Jeffrey Epstein was gonna do that too. He was gonna get up there and be like this.
Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people with me.
My bad. All right, hopefully that's the last blooper of the soundboard today. That was a mistake. But yeah, Diddy started talking, exposing people. Man, they gonna send him to the upper room. They gonna send Diddy all the way. He gonna go to the upper room. You remember him in Fresh Montana had Sanaa Lathan in the back seat. Blow. Niggas lost whole sexual attraction for Sanaa Lathan after that. Had her blow. They about to bust her wide open. Assessing the dangerous charges against Combs. Too many victims of Combs have suffered in silence. Lawyer. My thing is this. Okay, that's a great thing. Okay. Lawyer Don Richards, you don't remember her. She was with Danity Kane, right? And allegedly with Danity Kane, he was pimping them out. And I believe she also was on that one Diddy album I like, man. I forget where it was her. I think he had that song Come Down or something like that. I forget. Let me show you how to move in a room full of vultures. Kind of was like the hook. She also continued to stick with Diddy as far as Baps and Ness Gibbs from the original reality show. She also, and other girl also decided to stick with Diddy after Danity Kane blew up. Y'all remember that? They was on that one Diddy album, which actually was a solid album. So she's a nice looking woman. So even, you know, and the rumor was that he was trafficking Danity Kane. So when you got all these different women when you got all these different women saying the women are going, they have immunity in the streets and in the courtroom. They gave Tory, that chick that was Kelsey, that was Megan Thee Stallion best friend, they gave her immunity in the case. Oh, I searched Ruby Rose for you. They gave her immunity in the case. What do you need immunity for if you didn't do anything? What do you need immunity for? Ask yourself that. If you didn't do nothing, what you need immunity for? I'm trying to get you a good picture of her, so hold on here. What do you need immunity for if you didn't do nothing? And everybody, their mama knows she popped it, but I ain't saying that Tory Lanez didn't deserve it because he did some whole ass shit to that Canadian rapper Dax and shit. He did. He ran up on him, you know. I ain't gonna even say what he did. So I ain't saying he didn't deserve it or he did deserve it, but he was a little high-headed ass ninja though. But yeah, you know, so she still continued to work with him after Danity Kane broke up. But the rumor was he was trafficking Danity Kane. You ain't gonna be able to see this because TikTok. But the rumor was he was trafficking, he was pimping them out and leasing them out to people in Hollywood. So also you talk about the fact, the legend, all this allegedly, you kind of talk about how, you know, who can get exposed to stuff. But, you know, it's just not even on the homosexual side of things, bro. Like a lot of these dudes was married and they was pimping out these women. He was allegedly leasing these women out to powerful men. You think it was just rappers that was getting leased out, you know, women like Danity Kane? No, it's politicians, judges, district attorney. You had the woman that said that, you know, the whole situation was 1999, 2000. I think it was the New Year's 2000 when the old girl got popped in the face. And Sean took the rap for it, and she just turned around on TikTok and said, well, I told the DA that Diddy was the one that allegedly did it. So to get out of that pickle, you think that he don't know powerful people? Absolutely. Absolutely. You think he don't know power? You think he don't know powerful people, bruh? To survive that long in the game? And a lot of them, and the politicians that's on them tapes, they should be charged too. Anybody on them tapes that got power to put people in jail, they should be charged. So we're not just talking about, sexualities being exposed. We're not just talking about infidelity. We talking about marriages being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. We talking about lives being destroyed. You know, this is deeper than sexuality. If you're a politician and you taking part in the sexual, in the sex ring, man, it's a lot of people that gotta fall. That's a lot of people that got NFL players, NBA players, musicians, actors. It was rumors of, Jaguar Wright said him and Christopher Williams had something going on. It was rumors that he poisoned Jamie Foxx. It was rumors that he poisoned Al B. Shore. Oh, the OnlyFans, you out your mind ain't pushing that OnlyFans link. Crazy out your mind. Hell no. I mean, this chick tried to pay me to Real's like, I never told this story. But this chick tried to pay me. Oh, that ain't her. Oh, yeah, I ain't putting that OnlyFans link. Absolutely not. But this chick tried to pay me to promote her OnlyFans, bro, on the channel. I couldn't do that. All money ain't good money. I ain't promoting nobody. I'm not promoting my brothers and sisters over here to do no OnlyFans. That's how you got to get it the way you live. I'm not mad at you, but I ain't promoting no OnlyFans. Be a real man and go to Pornhub. Be the real man. Go to the bar and go get a chick. Be a real man. It's Tuesday night, guarantee you it. So Danity Kane, they wasn't no big group, man. They won the second version of Making the Band. Now, if you're too young for Making the, you probably don't know Danity Kane. You probably don't Making the Band. So basically on MTV, this is kind of like at the height of their reality TV show, Because remember, you had the Real World, and then that's what really made reality TV. But MTV has some good reality TV. Rob and Big was one of my favorite shows. 3 6 Mafia had a really good reality TV show, and then Diddy did Making the Band. He had a band in which he had a rap band, which you had a Jamaican singer in Dylon. You had some rappers. Ness. Go back and find them episodes of Making the Band, bro. You probably can find them somewhere on YouTube or social on the internet. It was a good show. They was fighting each other. You had a Ness. He still was dealing with Diddy. He still rap. Chopper City from New Orleans. He got arrested for trafficking. So I don't know what happened with that. You had Fred. And Fred was the one that said, Diddy gonna get what's coming to him. Remember when Fred said that? He said he gonna get what he got coming to him. He said that about a year or two ago. And guess what, man? Everybody must pay. You reap what you sow. Everybody must pay. No matter how you think people get away with this, everybody must pay. If you don't believe in karma, look at Diddy. And the only reason Diddy ain't probably fled, and people say he should fled, is because he got a family, his sons, his twins and all that. And some of the things he allegedly did to Kim Porter, but I don't feel bad for Kim Porter because she left Al B. Shore to go be with Diddy because he had probably more money. I don't get mad for Cassie neither. She left a good brother in Ryan Leslie to go be with Diddy. So you left good situations because he had more money, and this will come with being more powerful dudes. I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them. You left, you practice hypergamy, and that's what women are. If women got a better option, bro, they gonna exercise it. That's the balance. The men are actually the true loyal guys, and that's what it is. Ain't no love. Tyrese, what happened with Tyrese? His baby mama used Tyrese for his name, took him for some money, and allegedly one of the brothers that was on one of another brother's podcast, he came on there and said his friend was the one that was hitting Tyrese's wife on the side. He played football. He went to college with him. He played football. So it don't really matter, bro. Like, you can't stop they hypergamy, bro. Only way you can stop hypergamy if she feel like and she put you on a pedestal and she genuinely want to be with you no matter how much money you got, where you at in life. Like, she really I mess with this dude. Like, she really own you. Like, she want to see you do better, see you do great. Like, she really stuck to you like that. She's super duper clean. She want to do everything. That's the only reason that she ain't gonna cross you. She do anything for you. If Cassie can get to Diddy, go use Diddy and get to somebody more powerful and more richer, she would have did it. And she apparently tried. When she hit the single market again and Diddy was done with her, I ain't gonna say Kid Cudi was a financial upgrade or a Wale was, and they tried to date her, Diddy came after him. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy. Like that.
So it's just to the point where, women are always gonna exercise their best option when they can. And who your girl is when you're not around is who she really is. How she speak of you when you're not around is how she really feel about you. When you open that phone and see that girls group, don't fuck around with Pookie and Chad and DeAndre and Michael texting her. Go to that girls group. And one of the things that made me fearful of getting married is the way I hear wives talk about their husbands, bro. Have you ever heard a wife talk about their husband? You think they talking about Lucifer himself. I'm telling you. You think they talking about Lucifer himself.
Yeah.
You would think like, damn, this nigga must be the worst nigga in the world. And once you start looking for things for what it is, I remember I told this story before, man. We was at my mom's crib for something. I can't remember what it was. We at the crib, whatever. And I forget what it was. It might have been a party or whatever. And one of her friends, she didn't show up. And she was like, well, she dealing with this dude or whatever. He crazy, whatever, and bullshit, right? But her husband was a really good dude. We all went to church together, whatever. Tony was like one of the best dudes I know. He used to play video games, took care of whatever. So he ended up dying. I forget what his sickness was. He died. And then he was on his sick bed. She had already moved on to a new dude, bro. And the women at the party trying to justify her moving on to it. And I started at that moment, bro. And these are women 50, 60, 45 and up. And they justifying her being with a new dude already, but while her husband was on her sick bed. And that's when I had my epiphany. You know what I'm saying? That's when I had my epiphany.
Jesus can't save these hoes. Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
I say it again, brother Jack.
Jesus can't save these hoes. Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
And you're not greater than Jesus. If Jesus can't save these hoes, what make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? Shout out to the brother Minister Jack. Go subscribe to his channel. And that's facts. When I heard that I kind of had an epiphany. And out of all the guys that was in that room, bro, I'm the only nigga that spoke up against that shit. I was like, that's some bullshit. I was the only guy that spoke up against it. Everybody acting like it was all cool and normal. I said, that's some bullshit. And maybe because I knew the guy's character, the guy was nothing but good. Man, this is the character was impeccable, bro. Like, I almost want to come to tears right now. He was a good dude, always good to me, man. Good church brother. And that's what I was just thinking, like, dude, a lot of these dudes be nice guys, man. Niggas be like, these nice niggas be losing. They be these, man, you dying. Your wife is not breathing. She jumping on another nigga's cock.
Tripping over this bitch. That's my bitch, nigga.
I die for that pussy.
Oh, is that?
And that's us. I die for this pussy, man. I die for this pussy. Your woman like shit. Your woman like fuck out of here. Your woman like this.
Hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
It's a sick world, man. It's a sick world we living in, bro. And once you quick enough to open your eyes to it, man, we ain't shit to most of these women, bro. We ain't shit. So get you a woman that'll really, really like you more than you like her. That's my advice to y'all. And a lot of these women that Diddy was dealing with, man, they practice hypergamy, bro. And that's just who they are. A lot of women are, you know, they're going to do that. They're going to practice hypergamy. They're going to be always looking for the better option. But women don't understand. Once you got kids and you closer to the age of, once you over the age of 30, that hypergamy shit got to be done. You got to find somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life. Because once you got kids, ain't no ninja taking you serious no more. Baby mamas are like disposable cups. They like condoms. You know, you shoot the club up in the condom, you roll it up, you put it in the grocery bag, tie it up, and you know, you go home and flush it. You don't even flush it at the bitch crib. Go home and flush it. So if y'all already know that, don't even flush it at her crib. You know, get a garbage bag, whatever, tie it up, wait till you get to the crib. Don't flush it at the hotel or nothing. They'll plunge that condom up if they can. Free game. Free game. You be like, I ain't busting her. How she get pregnant? Shit. Remember Derwin off the game? That's just what the game. That's what the game entails, bro. That's what the game entails. What Jeezy say on Hypnotize? It's all in the game. Free throws and fouls. $500,000 in the basement. Goddamn, I'm flagrant. That's one of my favorite Jeezy. That's my favorite Jeezy album. The second one. Okay, I read that one. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to New York City. He said, "No Diddy, laugh out loud." Okay, I already did that for you. Shout out to Crazy. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on Twitter holding it down. I appreciate. I'm getting mad love from Twitter, man. Just share that video. He said, I'm too young. Who was Danny Kane? But I've been hearing. So like I said, they was the female group. They was the second season of making the band. And he had no intentions on doing nothing to Danny Kane. I don't remember none of their songs. But it was a couple black girls. They all looked toe. And they basically said that, you know, he pimped them. They was allegedly saying they pimped them out. He just used them for a TV show and to pimp them out. So it was a couple black girls in there, a few white girls. So yeah, I mean, when you don't do right by people, man, and then you got to think about a lot of people that was on Bad Boy. A lot of them never got to a third album, or if they did go to a second album. If they did go to a second album, it was trash. Young Jock first album, you got to remember that was on Bad Boy South. Young Jock first album, I tell brothers this to sisters this all day. That's one of the best trap albums I ever heard. New York City, you could play it all the way through. That was a great album. His second album, a lot of people say it was great, but nobody heard it because Diddy didn't promote it. Biggie got the 2 albums, 3 if you want to count the double disc, but 3 or 4 if you want to call Born Again, which that really wasn't no album or like the We Invented the Remix word. He really had 2 studio albums. You know what I'm saying? So not too many. Sean really only had 1 album. The second one he released was dope, but he was behind bars when he released it. You know? Black Rob, well, he might have had 2 or 3 good albums, 2 really good albums. I could be wrong on that. Craig Mack, you got to understand, Craig Mack was the one that put them in the game. Without Craig Mack, it's no Bad Boy Records. It wasn't because of Biggie, it was because of Craig Mack. Craig Mack passed away. Diddy didn't acknowledge him, didn't send his family roses, didn't, as far as we know, didn't pay for the funeral. Without Craig Mack, it ain't no Bad Boys. Craig Mack was the foundation of Bad Boys. At one point, I think 2 people shot each other. Somebody got killed in New York back in the day over an argument. Now, how silly it may sound right now, over argument, who was better, Craig Mack or Biggie? That really happened in New York City. Somebody got killed over debating Craig Mack or Biggie. That's, Craig Mack, the Big Mac. So a lot of these dudes that was with Diddy did, making the band didn't get to a second. I'm not even sure Danny D. Kane really had a first album. Mace, that second Mace album, trash. So a lot of these dudes didn't really get past 2 albums. He said, my bad, Diddy took Kim Porter from I'll Be Sure and adopted I'll Be Sure's son. And I'll Be Sure's son going around calling him daddy and shit. Man, I'll Be Sure, man, you ain't no son of mine. Here, DDG tells Ruby Rose to make OnlyFans. She listened to DDG. They always listen to the worst advice. D's the worst, bro. Yeah, it's true, bro. Diddy should not make a party. Hey, do you have Snap? I got Instagram. Send a link tree. Just hit the follow me everywhere on the link tree. Yep. I'll try to remember to put it on the screen. That's crazy, bro. Drake and Diddy and Chris Tyson are like, or I think he said likes younger people. I would say that. I don't know too much about Drake, but I do know Diddy beat Drake up for stealing allegedly beat him up for stealing 100 bands beat. He gave him the beat, told him to write a song, and Drake stole it. Next thing you know, Drake was in a sling. No lie, my grandpa, OG Invincible said, no lie, my grandpa's funeral, women in my family were showing showing her guys to get with literally at the funeral. He was the best guy ever to them. And that woke me up to how they are. And it's crazy work. That's crazy. You at the funeral and the women are trying to get you to get a new dude. I know somebody, which I'm not going to say no names. Their mama was cheating on their daddy and had a side dude, and the daddy died and got with the side dude, continued to be the side chick or whatever. And, these women, man, I'm telling you, man. I remember I was at my cousin's funeral. I was just coming back from Atlanta. And I was at my cousin's funeral, whatever. And my great grandmother's husband and boyfriend, whatever they was, they would let them get in a limo, right? And I didn't really understand. Oh, you can't ride in a limo, this, that, and the third. So then this shit like 2007. So you gotta understand, this shit was like, I found this out maybe 3 years ago. My mother was like, yeah, that's because Ray used to step out on your great grandmother. They was mad. My thing is this, right? One, he took care of her. My great grandmother didn't have to pay nothing. He took care of her, everything. He took care of her, and she had multiple kids. Took care of her. 2, one of her daughters, my aunt, was cheating on my uncle, who he just passed like a few days ago. She was cheating on him for years. Like, once you learn female nature, bro, you would never feel sorry. That's why Future say, if she ever catch me cheating, I'll never say I'm sorry. It's nasty work out here, bro. Once I started to see stuff, bro, like that, bro, I don't be feeling bad, bro. He said it's true. He said they only operate on emotions and resources. They are a sociopaths. And this is Hyper Logan. The most decent dudes be getting done the worst. And when those decent dudes start dogging these bras out, they want to get mad. And I'll tell you another story. Had another dude, friend of the family, right? He met this chick, and I guess the chick, I just feel he got the full story. The chick, original boyfriend or whoever he was, went to jail. So this brother, he was in the military, so he get loans and all that. So he bought this chick a Subway or Tim Hortons, right? He bought this, I ain't gonna say where it's at. He bought this chick at Tim Hortons, whatever, you know, helped her get a house, loan on the house, bought her a restaurant. Pookie got out of jail. She left that nigga, took his house, took the Tim Hortons, and kicked him out the house. And he moving his stuff out the house, and the Pookie laying right in the house while he moving his stuff out the house. Nice guy. It don't pay to be nice, bruh. And these same women, when Pookie do her wrong, go over, oh man, could you come get me? Could you give me a couple dollars? And what's so funny, the women in the family was like, oh, I want to go fight her, or women around the family. I'm like, y'all was dogging the nigga out too. I'm telling you, man, like, and they was black. They was black. They was black. You know, I'm telling y'all, man, our number one, like our, like black men, we don't have any allies, bro. So if we don't stick together, it's a wrap. We can't be falling out over one chick. We can't be falling out over a couple dollars. Like when niggas really got it, we ain't really tripping. We go to the bar, we go out to eat, whatever. Go to the bar, watch the game. We don't know who might pick up the tab. Man, I got it. Don't even worry about it. Ain't nobody even keeping score. Oh, you bought wings and I bought this. No, just I got it. Don't even split the bill up. I got it. I got everybody. That's how we roll. They know, oh, you gotta pay this. We go on the trip, like, oh, cool. Every man for himself. Nigga lose his credit card or something happen or whatever. Hey, we got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. You ain't gotta pay a nigga back. You know you're gonna take care of it. We ain't really tripping off that little shit. We go out together. It's natural friendship. Only time niggas really fall out for real over a significant amount of money or over a woman. You know, you got them type of niggas that like to backdoor you over women and shit and all that type of shit, man. I don't even let niggas like that in my circle. So like we got a lot of dudes got a lot of solid bond. Women bond are just, they don't want to be alone. So they be friends. When I was talking to this chick, right? Degree and all this shit, right? She was solid. And she was telling me how she went to Houston with a girl that wasn't even her friend, but she just didn't want to travel by herself. And it was a terrible time and stuff. They do shit like that. They don't want to be alone. So they hang, so they need each other. So they friends group be so fake, bro. And they know it. A lot of female friends group be fake as hell. You know, they'd brag about what a nigga do or whatever. And then that same woman to try to turn around and get her dude. So female groups are like built on styrofoam. So it's not nothing concrete. It's not built on principle. It's not built on we believe in the same ideology or we believe in the same, you know, God or whatever like that. A lot of times they fake as hell. And what's so funny is a lot of those female groups have more influence over your woman than you do. Think about it. If your woman go to church, the pastor have more influence over your woman than you do. Her family have more influence over her than you do. Her friends group got more influence over who she do. A lot of those factors determine how she feel about you and if she gonna stay with you. Think about that for a minute. So if the pastor be like, you know what, I like the way this box feel. go ahead and lead Tyrone. I want you to be my personal side chick. I make sure and he got so much influence over her. She gonna lead Tyrone. Her friends gonna be like, well, she might be mad. Oh yeah, Tyrone, you know, he told me I couldn't have my Quicksilver credit card no more. And girl, leave that nigga. He cheating on you anyway. And guess what? She'll lead Tyrone because her friends told her to lead Tyrone. Her family, they tell her to lead Tyrone. Another story for y'all that what's so funny is when you get older and your parents start telling you everything that happened in your family and shit, it's crazy. But I'm gonna take a small break, and we gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave y'all with nope, I ain't got them on the thing no more. I was gonna take a small break. I was gonna leave y'all with a nice little clip. Hold on real quick. I want to shoot for 2 hours, so hold on. Let's see if we can let's see if we get brother Pee Wee Mac back up here real quick. Hold on. Let's see. I forgot I reset my profile. Here we go. Let me get
Mac, you understand me? P. Macacoleon alias, you understand me? From the door to the north.
Yes, sir.
Chicago to Fair, no sons of my motherfucking macaroni life.
Hey, man, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long you been in the game? Is that your claim to fame?
Oh, 78, I had my first home. I was 18.
Yeah,
I went over, Chicago Ricky took me over down Magic Juan's house for the first time his birthday party. Yeah, I was turned on ever since. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what they say about the game. You said it got to be in you. It can't be on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is Vinny back. I got a live exclusive players. I told you I was going to bring something fresh. Fresh to death. But I finally got a real true in the building, man. Chicago finest, I'm talking about.
Believe that.
Yeah, Pee Wee Mac. You understand what I'm saying? And don't forget to put the Mac on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You might as well say Herman if you don't say Mac.
Yeah, believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Pee Wee, tell me about some of your experiences in this game.
Hey man, the up and down of the game, that's what turns me on. You understand me? You know, this shit can turn around overnight, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some hard times, man, and it take a tough motherfucker to go through these motherfucking bitches.
Shout out to my brother Pee Wee Mac. But sorry, I had to put my drops in my eyes. But yeah, you know, it ain't too much love out here, bro. You know, they say ain't no love in these streets, ain't no love with these freaks. Oh man, bars, man.
And it's your people up in my shit. Not no feds, not no state people from Annapolis. It's motherfuckers from my own city. For all that profile shit.
He said they operate on you got any questions I answer on hypergamy and not on character or integrity. No, it's basically all on emotions. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know, when they show you who they are, that's who they are. You know, when they show you who they are, believe them. And if you don't believe them, if you want to make her more than what she actually is, you know what comes with it is your fault. So, you know, these women got to know their place. And when they know their place, you know how to place them in your life. You know what I'm saying? When you know how to place these women in your life, man, you know, and you know how to categorize them, it's perfect. It's perfect. When you can categorize them the right way, it's perfect. I got a video coming on I think the regular Free Game 89 channel, how to categorize women. Every woman don't get to enjoy you. Some women that, you know, they should never get a piece of you. They should never get anything sexually, have any access to you. Them are women you meet with, or you might, you know, screen, and they might be cool to link up with, and then you meet with them, and it's just maybe something you might hear something you don't like. I remember I had this chick I was talking to. We had a small little run, whatever, right? So she came for me, whatever. So it's always murky when a woman come for you, right? When she holler at you. And we was talking, and first time we kind of was talking, whatever. And she we met up, and she was telling me that that white women were evil, but white men were good. And I'm like, wow, you know. So I'm just thinking, like, you know. So I'm like, you know, okay. And she was like, it kind of grinds my gears because the women actually, the black women actually, like, you mess with white women. And I'm like, no, that really ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to the right one, but you know, they really don't really like mingle with them, right? Like, I don't see the attraction, right? Either way. And she like, well, I don't like black guys to date white girls, but I don't. And I'm like, what about? I guess I asked her, like, what about white girls? You know, dating white guys. She, I don't see a problem with that. I don't have a problem. I said, but you got a problem with white women dating black guys. Yeah, because white women are evil. And I'm just like, what? Vet these women. I'm telling you, vet these women. You'll be surprised, man. You ask some of these questions, man, that you ask them, man, it's crazy. And I had one girl ask me that too, man. And she like, you date white girls? I'm like, nah. She was like, yeah, this strictly, you know, color punani. I respected her for that, though. But the other girl was tripping, bro. And I just sit there and I look like, I mean, you'd be surprised how they think, bro. I didn't try to understand it. I didn't sit there and debate with her. Like, anytime I'm out with a woman, I'm not debating you on what you believe in. Maybe I want to get a better understanding, but I'm not debating you. That's what you believe in. So some women, you just say, you know what? She can never be my girlfriend. Even I'll tell her like, oh, you could be my girlfriend. We could kick it, whatever. Whatever. I just like hitting it. I just want to hit it. So you got women that you don't deal with at all. You got women that you just hit. And then you got, women that can be in a relationship category. Some women can be in a relationship, but they can never get to the marriage category if you believe in that, right? Then you got women that you just strictly use. She might, come cook. She might come, whatever you ask, she do it. Cook. Oh, I'll pick you up, drop you off at work, your car now, or I'll bring you this and I'll do this and that. You got women like that. And quite frankly, those are the women that we honestly should be marrying. The women that are willing to wait on hands and foot, treat your birthday like a holiday, treat you like a king. Them are the women that honestly should be kind of being with. So, but regardless, you know what I'm saying? That's the woman you want to be with. But I think dudes like challenges too. Shout out to Chief Red Cloud, salute. Javier Logo saying them guy friends are never just friends. I just to learn the hard way. She was like, oh, that's like my brother. Whole time they were smashing. I had to learn the hard way when I was younger. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I think everybody should, I don't even think that's something that you should learn. I think that's something that's common sense. Like, and she said, oh, that's bro, whatever. Like, come on, man. Oh, we just brothers or whatever. We already know they was smashing. And then she had them dudes come over your crib, y'all meet, y'all be partying together. He'll show up to her birthday party, whatever, and that's the side dude, and they just smash. So I don't deal with women that got guy friends. I don't take them serious. Gay guy friends, absolutely not. I already explained that. They be smashing them too. I don't deal with that. I'm good. That's my boundary. Like, if you got guy friends and cool, we can be cool. We can kick it. We can freak if you want to, we can do that. But outside of that, no, I don't play them games, bro. She got a baby daddy. She right for the stroke, but she can't get nothing serious. Even though I said we're in a relationship, it ain't gonna be serious. I'm gonna still do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So it's all about what you believe in. Like, most of them, oh, you're a friend, or we just chilling. I remember I had this chick, bro. We was working at Amazon together some years ago. Her baby daddy worked on the other side of the plant. Like, he worked on like the receiving side. We was on the shipping side, or whatever. And I could have smashed this chick. Could have. If I was the type of nigga, I could have just smashed this chick. Could have smashed her. He was working on the other side. She was ready to let me smash. I ain't do it though. So I already know how they get down, bro. You know how it is. But as far as, continuing on Diddy and stuff, man, everybody reap what they sow. And I always tell people that, and people say, I don't believe in karma. And I always tell people this, man, just because you see it, don't mean somebody ain't going through it. A lot of people fake the fun. They having a good time, but a lot of people be suffering in silence, bro. Even Diddy, you think he don't be suffering in silence? Why he need to use all them drugs? When you're responsible for that much blood on your hand and that much anarchy and that much, pain and suffering, and you're responsible for all of that, how do you sleep at night? Think about dudes that rob and kill and steal, and you think they got balance? You think they got a peace of mind? They got you got people that got to sleep with the gun under their pillow. They got to sleep with the strap in their hand. They got to use drugs to escape what they done, bro. Ooh, bars. You know what I'm saying? Come on. That's real spill. I had a homie used to hit licks. This nigga used to be fighting in his sleep, and she told me he used to be fighting in his sleep, and he couldn't move, and he couldn't fight back and shit. Like, they got to live with that. So one of the great things about living an honest life is that the peace of mind you got. You can say, well, some people don't have a conscience. They got a conscience. Trust and believe me. No matter how much you repent, no matter how much you drink, you smoke, OE, pink powder or ecstasy or crack cocaine or heroin you do, how much weed you smoke, you still dealing with you don't have a peace of mind. You still gotta live with with the pain and suffering that you done caused. You still living with that. You think all the pain and suffering he didn't cause people don't haunt him every night? That's why these people escape to drugs. This is why they escape to drugs. Cassie too. You think she innocent in this? Absolutely not. She watched Diddy, lease these hoes out like rent a center, like rental cars. She watched that. Gene Deal, he watched all this happen, all the 411. His mother probably knew what was going on. His security, everybody watched him do this shit and didn't speak up and say nothing. Should have some responsibility. But she gonna answer for what she did too. Trust and believe me. She's gonna reap what she saw. She's seen him dog out more women. She ain't just no victim. She should be a defendant as well too. She should be a defendant.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
If you think this woman's so innocent, she is not innocent. She is not innocent. She watched him stump over people, break people's spines. She watched it and probably even participated. You think they had this crazy man in Miami, and he said he used to be a sex worker and that he made all these, and you go find this video somewhere online. He made all these wild claims about Diddy and Cassie. They were saying this dude was watching other dudes have sex with her. Like, where do you get off with that? Like, I can see you, okay, guess what? I can't get none tonight, and I'm gonna watch some porn. All right, cool. That's what you into. That's what you into. But this dude got access to almost any woman he want, and he want to watch another dude smash his girl.
We's moving, Mr. Boss Man. We's moving.
This is a sick Negro.
Very. I remember I was talking to this chick, man. We was cool, whatever. And she was like, I wouldn't mind watch you smash another girl, but if you do her better, if you doing her better than you do me, I would have a problem. I have no desire to watch another woman of mine smash another dude. I have no desire. And if you my main chick, well, she wasn't, but if you was my main chick, I don't want to see you with another woman either. Don't want to see it. I don't get off by seeing you with another dude. Like, absolutely not. Like, but some people like that. I can't think about the train of thought, but the things that, she act like she innocent, and all them people that seen what he did around that, man, all them guilty. Everybody worried about their bottom line and not their morality. He said, don't be surprised if Diddy end up in the ground. He probably has a dirt on a lot of people, and they looking at him like an opportunity to solve. Yeah, he might end up deleted in prison. That's why they don't want to let him go. He might end up, they might end up doing a job in prison. That happened to Jeffrey Epstein. And best believe they still got the receipts on people. So imagine, being a rich slave. And people say, how can you be a rich slave? When somebody got something over your head, when somebody can hold a tape over your head and tell you to do this. Come on. What about Usher mom and Justin Bieber parents sending them kids to go work with them? Y'all thought the R. Kelly shit was bad. This shit is worse than R. Kelly stuff, bro. It's worse than R. Kelly shit. And what only things that rivals only thing R. Kelly went through that rivals this is the allegations of the parents. Is the allegations of the parents leasing they out to him. That's the only thing worse than that. But then again, we look at Diddy. Some people believe Usher parents the mother did that. Some people say Justin Bieber parents allegedly did that. You hear those things. What about what was the little group he had? Mindless behavior. So when you think about it, he probably is worse than R. Kelly. He marked the boxes for kids, allegedly. And she knew all this. But as long as you stayed in Gucci, as long as you in Givenchy, as long as you in Burberry, as long as you stepping out the lavish cars and all that, you know what I'm saying? She didn't care. I know you mentioned people saying that they do not. believe in karma, but it is believable. If you don't happen to you, it's going to happen to somebody in your family that's close to you. And that's another, belief of it. What the Bible say, the sins of the father fall on the son or something like that. I believe it's something like that. Don't quote me on that. I ain't no Bible savant, but I believe it's something like that. You reap what you sow. You really do. So people think because they don't see it, it's not happening. Not true. And Cassie is going to get hers too. Cassie going to get hers too. Kim Porter knew what was going on. She got hers, unfortunately. And I ain't, balking at that or praising what happened to that beautiful woman. But, like I said before, ain't no loyalty in the game. These women going to the highest bidder. Y'all got any questions I answer before I get off? These women are going to the highest bidder, bro. You see how a lot of these dudes, women didn't buy them nothing, but they spent thousands of dollars to go do a meet and greet with Chris Brown is wild. Your woman ain't bought you a Nike tech suit. Your woman ain't bought a cake for your birthday. Ain't bought you no drawers. See them holes in your drawer. Ain't bought you no socks. Ain't paid your rent. Ain't paid your phone, but ain't did shit for you. Ain't filled your gas tank up when she ran all the gas out your car. Did absolutely nothing for you. But then again, she take her money down and go $1,000, go take a sexual picture with Chris Brown. Like, bro, yeah, it's over with, my boy. That's how they rolling out here. Somewhere in your girl history, if she been around long enough, she went on her way for a nigga that she really wanted to be with. Well, I bought him 2K, or he said he was hungry. I made him a sandwich. But you just ain't the one. You ain't the one like Harry Giles, my ninja. You ain't the one. If you can't ask your girl to get up and do something pronto for you, pronto Toronto for you, she don't fuck with you like that. You can't be like, babe, need you to go run the store and get this for me. And she bitch and complain she don't do it. Man, that's right. Shout out to my brother Pound for Pound, Sports Entertainment. Says salute everybody. Hit the like button. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. Appreciate you in the super chat, bro. But yeah, she don't like you like that, bro. That's why I tell you, that's how y'all got to categorize women. It's women that you just get to do stuff for you. It's women that you just deal with sexually. It's women that you might be in a relationship with, but then figure out that they not wifey material. Then it's women that you probably will wife. And when you start to get into that wifey material, it don't come down to looks. It don't come down to looks. It come down to business. Can you get to financially where you want to get to with her? Because a woman that always want to do something, want to travel and don't want to build nothing, just want to take. You can't really build with them type of women. You can't build with them. So, like I said before, it's women that you just sexually deal with, and they know, and them women know it. And some of them dudes that don't know how to categorize women, that women that they sexually deal with, and they put them in relationships. That's why women feel like they can always get bailed out. That's why they feel like that. They always can get bailed out. They always know some dude ain't gonna know the difference between them just being recreational use and them being, wifey material. Like some people just think because the sex is good, she wifey material. But that ain't the case.
Jesus can't save these hoes. Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
But some dudes don't know they saving hoes. Some of these women that play the role so sweet and so good, you don't even know. Don't save. You don't even know it. So you just gotta learn it, bro. You just gotta learn it, and you gotta understand. Once the relationship, it don't have no more turbulence in it. Like when I say turbulence in this sense of the matter. It ain't new no more. So it ain't like, when you kind of going through turbulence and shit and you don't know what to expect. Women like that shit where it's like, oh shit, the plane shaking and you don't know but once the plane hit the right altitude and it's smooth sailing, You know, and this is what the routine gonna be. They be like, oh, I don't want none of this. It's boring. We just doing the same thing. We just chilling now. We ain't doing nothing. So they want to go get into another relationship. Now it's exciting. And that's why Cassie like being with Diddy. She like that shit they was going through. They like doing bumps together and arguing and doing all that stuff together. It was exciting. Women, I hate to quote this nigga, Tommy Sotomayor, but he had a great quote. Women love dick and he said black women love dick and danger.
With these niggas.
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like we need to stay away from these niggas.
Oh yeah, like they love dick and danger, bro. If you can't give her dick and danger, you know, and when I say you can't give her some excitement and you can't sexually please a woman, it's a wrap. And I'll leave y'all with this, and I'll talk about this on the Patreon too, a little bit too. And I'll talk about this. The one thing about, you know, and I kind of had to think about this, right? Just dealing with women, right? Why women don't like nice guys. One of the reasons women don't like nice guys is because they equate nice guys with not being sexually proficient, especially black one. I can't speak to any other nationality, right? And when I'm dealing with women, one thing about it, bro, is they all love aggressive sex. They all love aggressive sex. And they sit there and lie and say, well, I like when you kind of switch it up and make it. No, they don't. You notice when women start to climax, it's when you being aggressive, when you ramming them, when you grabbing them, when you putting them towards you choking them, when you grabbing their hair, stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Or you being aggressive with them. Once you figure that out, you know, that they really don't want romance, sex in the city, love. That's one of the reasons they don't like nice guys. And then if you actually kind of have an intercourse with them and you act, and I'm giving out free game right here from the Patreon, bro. I'm keeping it G-rated, PG-rated. And you're asking them to do things during sex, it's an instant dry up. Oh, you want to do this or you want to bend over? No. Turn your ass over. Smack her on the butt. Turn your ass over. Bring your ass here. You might be like, we don't want to stand up. Stand your ass up. And you pull her up or whatever. They like to be dominated. They like to be told what to do. That's what they like. So when you a nice guy, they equate you not to being great in the bedroom. We're a free game. And women might sit here and they might be, Lord, he lying. I'm telling you, when they see nice guys, they figure that, you know, if you asking her to do stuff in the bedroom, red flag. I'm telling you, asking her to do stuff in the red room, it's an instant dry up.
Swear for God and two white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
Telling you, you have to direct. You have to, and that's the same thing you hear when they talk about when you planning dates for women. When you planning dates for women and all that type of stuff, like. They want you to take lead, take charge, the same thing. So you don't take lead and charge and plan a date. When you don't take lead and charge, when y'all go out on a date, and you too nice and passive, you asking her what she want to do when y'all first start going out, they be like, yeah, he ain't gonna be shit in bed. But hey, just leave y'all with that free game. Check out my Patreon, links in Linktree, free game 89 side of things. You can join both. Appreciate y'all. Should be adding to Goodfella TV Patreon, but hit the Linktree. You can find me on X. Shout out to everybody on X. We had more viewers on X tonight than anywhere that I've seen. So I appreciate y'all. On y'all way out, heart it, share it, retweet it, or re-exit, whatever they call it out now. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. You want to join us on Facebook, Goodfella TV. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, Kick. We ain't streaming on Facebook for whatever reason. They won't let me stream. But hit the link tree in the bio or in the title. Or the description. You can follow me everywhere. You want to donate, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. The Free Game 89 channel links in the description. The Patreon links in the description. This will be on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music in the morning, Kick, Twitch, all that shit, all the podcasts. So just check out the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. It's gonna be on YouTube. So check out the music entertainment playlist, Real 101 playlist, Hip Hop 101 playlist. Peace.